Well, he is sick of being a villain, and he is really sick of no less than the President of the United States insisting his whole industry is a villain. So this BlueCross, BlueShield employee is taking matters into his own hands. Dan Lucas just crashing a town hall to set the health insurance company record straight. Dan joins you right now from Portland, Oregon. Dan, thanks for coming.
Hi, Neil.
When you go to these affairs, what do you do?
Well, the first thing you do, I thought I'd get there about 15 minutes early, and I found out that my wife said, well, you're crazy. That's not going to work. You got to get there at least 2 hours early. And fortunately, we did, because they only let 60 people in, and we were about the 47th or 48th, and we were able to get in. I drew a number, but I wasn't able to speak. But I did get a chance to talk to people in line and also some people inside. And one of the reasons I got motivated to go to the town hall was I heard the president, Nancy Pelosi, and Representative Wu, and they were talking about health insurance companies caring more about profits than people. But when I work at Regence, BlueCross, BlueShield, and I know that we're nonprofit. And I took a look around, and I found that the top 3 insurance companies in Oregon are nonprofit. And nationwide, more than 60% of all health insurance companies are nonprofit. And it made me mad that if our legislators are missing something that big, then what else are they missing in these 1,000-page bills? And to me, it seems like they should slow down and work with people who've been working on this for several years instead of trying to vilify them.
Now, when you do, or if you ever get the chance to explain either to town hallers who are there, or the congressman or representative advocating health care reform is there, what do they say?
Well, the first thing I would say is that vilifying this.
No, I know what you say.
Insurance,
what do they say?
Oh. I think they say that they need to rush something through to fix it. And I heard your earlier guest, and one of the things, too, that I found just in doing some brief research is that private health insurance is more than 3 times as cost-effective as government health insurance. And even just so, the government health insurance currently in the United States already covers 27% of the people, and just covering 27% of the people, we already, as a nation, our government spends, as a percentage, more than Canada or the UK, and their nationalized healthcare system. So I can't even imagine what that would be if we move towards that model. We would spend a fortune on it. It's far more cost effective to go with private health insurance.
Leaving aside that yours is a not-for-profit insurance entity, I mean, what do you make of the argument that insurance companies, especially the for-profit ones, are the ones making life so hellish, and the ones getting the letters from congressmen wanting to know how much they pay their people, why they pull coverage, or why they don't cover pre-existing conditions? I'm sure you heard it all, but what do you make of that?
Yeah, I saw some of that. I think it was Waxman sent some. Right. First of all, I thought that was thuggish behavior, trying to intimidate companies like that.
Would you answer a letter like that?
Well, the ironic thing is that the health insurance industry is very heavily regulated, and he could have gone to any number of state government agencies or federal government agencies and got the information he's looking for. Now, to me, maybe he knows that, but he knows he'll get it faster from a private health insurance company, and that's why he went that route.
Well, I think he knows that he can get this over the internet, but that wasn't the point, was it, Dan?
No, he's trying to intimidate him.
Dan, thank you very much. Dan Lucas.
Thank you, Neil.